Alright, so it's Friday, which means it's time for the all-new, not-so-awesome news show. I'm Otto.
And I'm Chris.
Andrew is off on a quest with a dwarf, an elf, and some other dude. They're, some little dudes. I don't know, it's something about a ring. Fire. Either way, he will be back, hopefully within the month.
Yeah.
Why within the month? I mean, maybe next month. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. He's around somewhere. He's doing stuff. But yeah, this week we've got about 4 stories to talk about. Not much. You know, the next Marvel event has more details, director here and there, and a few other things. So stick around and enjoy.
Alright, so the first piece of news we have for you today is Ant-Man finally has a director. Marvel has announced it finally.
Yeah, if you remember, it was like 2 weeks ago, the director for Ant-Man left over, I believe, creative differences.
Yep, between Marvel and him, creative differences, which is unfortunate.
I mean, he probably was trying to mess up the movie for all we know.
Yep, but Marvel has announced their replacement, and it is Peyton Reed. Sorry, I'm going to say Peyton Reed. Apparently, after much speculation about who would replace him, they gave, it was him and 2 other directors. 2 of them basically turned it down flat out. They were not interested. They didn't want to work on the project, which is kind of odd. But, you know, whatever. It's their choice. I mean, not everybody has to do it. They're just offered the job. But yeah, so he's been offered the job, and he has gladly accepted. And Marvel says it will hit theaters in 2015 on July 17th, which is kind of...
Any idea what he's done?
I don't know. I've never heard of this guy before. See here. Adam McKay. He's been rumored. That's just rumored, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, I don't know much about this guy. I never really heard of him. I mean, if you guys have, leave a comment below as to what movies he's worked on. I mean, I'm not sure. I never heard of this guy, like I said, so pretty much anybody that knows about him will know what kind of movies he's on and how good of a director he is.
I'm not really sure. I'm doing research on him at all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But, I mean, I'm still interested, and I'm surprised that they haven't changed. I guess they haven't changed the release date either, so it means, like, they're really going to be pushing it for July. So hopefully they don't rush it, which would have been unfortunate.
I doubt it. I mean, they got the script done. It's just really all about filming at this point.
Yeah.
Making small edits. You want to go on with the next one too?
All right. The next one is another announcement. Netflix's TV series that they have on there for Daredevil. They have announced who will play Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, and it is Vincent D'Onofrio.
From Law and Order. I do not watch Law and Order at all. I've never gone past the intro of that show.
Yeah, me being a huge, being as a person that likes, here we go. Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. You might know him as, let's see, Private Pyle from Full Metal Jacket. You'll know him from there. You'll know him as, from Law and Order Criminal Intent. That's where this guy's from.
You'll know him. I don't know him.
Oh, other than me. Well, yeah, but mostly everybody will probably memorably know him as Private Pyle from Full Metal Jacket. Probably one of the best movies out there.
I don't know if you've seen, you've seen how he acts?
No.
You haven't seen Full Metal Jacket?
I've seen Full Metal Jacket.
You don't remember him?
I remember him.
So how does he act?
He acts like a crazy guy.
But I mean, did he do a good job?
He did a good job.
Like a crazy person.
I mean, at first his character development was he was kind of a wimp, and he got beat up on a lot, and then because of all that torture that everybody else was giving him, pretty much turned him into a psychotic person, and he became really crazy at the end of basic training and kind of blew his brains out.
I will say this. He does look a little bit like Kingpin.
Yeah, he does look a little bit, so he can definitely pull off the look. It's just, can he pull off the acting and the character is the question now that everybody wants to know.
Well, I mean, Marvel's doing, really careful job with all their
actors, yeah.
Except for I haven't seen Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I can't vouch for that.
I've seen Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. The show, unfortunately, has an uneven flow. It's ups and downs. But recently, ever since Captain America and Winter Soldier, things have turned around, and it's actually picked up a little bit from what I've understood. Haven't watched too many episodes, but I watched the first 2 after.
I'll wait until it's on Netflix.
Yeah, so will I.
Next up, we have Avengers X-Men Access. We announced this about a month ago or so. We have more details about what's actually happening. Apparently, Rick Remender's writing it, which I love. That guy is really good. If you don't know, he works on Uncanny Avengers Captain America, and he worked on X-Force.
Yeah.
Not the current series, but the series before it. Really good writer. And in Uncanny Avengers, he started a story arc. The very first story arc is Red Skull getting a hold of Xavier's brain. And basically, this is going to be developing from that story arc where the Avengers and X-Men have to basically team up to stop Red Skull, who's now has mind control powers. Which, I just want to say, just because he has his brain, it's kind of weird. It's like, how does he get his mutant powers from his brain? I thought it was like a DNA thing.
Yeah, maybe they'll explain it a little bit. I don't know.
You know, I still find it kind of strange that Loki is on the cover, because Loki's like, that this version of Loki has been kind of like trying to be a good guy as of late. Doom is on the cover, who Doom never gets involved in anything, so I'm assuming that means Red Skull is going to be controlling all of them.
Either that, or he's actually given them an offer as to stopping their...
I don't know. I feel like he's just going to be controlling them, because some of these bad guys on the cover, like I said, Loki and Doom, really don't get involved much in this kind of thing, especially Doom. He has his own kingdom. He's been with one of Fantastic Four's kids right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's like trying to do good. So I really feel like it's going to be like a mind control thing going on there. Apparently he's going to be taking interest in Tony Stark.
Yep.
Guess going to his brain, seeing all the stuff he's actually capable of building if he went back into weapons manufacturing, so maybe he'll be taking him over at some point. The series will be 9 parts and will be coming out when?
October, I believe.
Is it October?
Yeah, October.
So yeah, basically around the time Original Sin ends, this thing, it's supposed to have dramatic events again, supposedly.
Yeah, dramatic.
I mean, like a lot of things are like, oh, it's gonna affect the Marvel Universe big time, and it really doesn't.
We'll see how it. We'll see what happens.
I don't know. I'm interested. I am. I want to see it. The cover has Iron Man in the front, because I guess he's going to be a big part of it, because of what we just read. But no Captain America on the front, which is a little interesting, especially been reading his story arc lately. I'm wondering where that's going to go with that. And only Storm in the front, and as an X-Men, I don't see an Inhuman in there.
Nope.
But kind of a weird cover for something that's supposed to be X-Men and Avengers. More Avengers than anything.
Yeah.
And Deadpool. And an Inhuman.
Yeah.
Not sure who the person in between Deadpool and Iron Man is, though.
No, I don't know, but it's going to be an interesting event. That's
I don't know. I'm more excited for this than Original Sin, even though Original Sin is crazy right now. If you've been reading it, you know what I'm talking about. That like third issue is freaking crazy as shit. But yeah, moving on to the final story of the day. Edge of Spider-Verse has been announced as a basically companion type prelude event thing for Spider-Verse, which comes out in November, I believe. And it will be looking at Spider-Women instead of Spider-Men.
Yeah.
One of the ones that's been announced is Gwen Stacy. We have like a picture of her in her Spider-Man
Yeah, it'll be
suit,
somewhere here.
and it looks
there.
freaking badass. I'm just gonna say right now.
It does actually. I like the pencils the guy did, and it's kind of the way I look at it, the way it's designed, it's kind of like Spider-Man with a little touch of Assassin's Creed with the hood. Just because of the way the hood looks, it's kind of Assassin's Creed-like, which I actually like because of how Spider-Man is. You know, he's crawling around, he's keeping in the shadows. But hers is like a white, really white, and I guess purple or black, like really dark tones. So they kind of went like the silent type, so she's going to be like in the shadows mostly if she's like up against people, from what I can guess. But I mean, I don't know, this is the first actual...
No, there is a description of her story here. I'm not going to get into it. I don't really want to get into it that much at all. I'm just like want to speculate one thing that I really hope happens is that in her universe, I'm hoping Peter dies.
No, I don't know about Peter dying.
It would be like, you know, the opposite effect. Her character's going to be like, I guess it's like more punky. So,
more punky, well, I guess.
So I'm assuming it'll be more like the Gwen Stacy from Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm
maybe
interested.
Morales Miles
I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like each issue is a different Spider-Woman, or if it's just gonna be Gwen Stacy. I'm not really sure on that. But either way, it looks really good. I like her suit. I can't wait.
It does, and whoever the artist is, like, it's gonna be great art.
Spider-Man.
I really like the art.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Last up, kind of a spoiler, but we're not gonna actually talk about it. We're just going to tell you where you can go to the spoiler.
Yeah, 2 things I got for you. Well, first off, Latino Review has released the first 20 minutes of Avengers Age of Ultron. Not going to go into details. There'll be a link down below as to what's happening within the first 20 minutes.
What's happening in it, just to be clear.
Yes.
It's all in text. There's no video
It's
to
all in
watch.
text, no video, no shots.
I haven't
nothing.
read it.
I read it.
He read
just
it.
to see.
I haven't read it.
Yeah. But
I'm a
all I
little
can
annoyed
say
that
is
he read it.
Hey, you know
because
what?
he knows things.
It's you know.
I don't know.
Nothing bad happens. I'll put it this way. Nothing bad happens. That's all. But all I can tell you is that it picks up right after Captain America: Winter Soldier. It picks up right after the after credit scene with Von Strucker and the twins, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry.
So much for no spoilers.
Yeah. Other than that, it picks up right after Captain America and Winter Soldier. So pretty much Marvel likes to keep up the pace and continue where the last story off, which is good.
I was hoping it was gonna start off with like Guardians of the Galaxy or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they might change it now since Latino Review decided to spoil it.
Or maybe they got like a freaking old draft or something. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? It could be like something. It could be fake. Well, we know.
So, anyways,
but if you want to check it out yourself,
yeah,
you know where it is.
Link down below, guys. Last thing, DC has released their lineup for movies for the next year to 2 years, I guess, or more like year. So it's going to be Batman v Superman. They also announced Flash, Green Lantern, Shazam movie, a Wonder Woman movie, Sandman movie, and there's going to be, of course, the Justice League movie.
Now, what does that say about Flash and Green Lantern? Because I feel like Green Lantern already had his own standalone movie.
He did.
It was Ryan Reynolds.
He did.
A lot of people didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
You know what my problem with it was? Is that his suit. It's too CGI.
The suit, yeah, it was too CGI, but they...
Actually, the entire movie was too CGI.
Yeah. It was a little overdone with
I like
CGI.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's an alright actor.
I don't know if I liked him as Green Lantern, but I like Ryan Reynolds. And I think it's dumb. You know, he puts the ring on, just automatically knows what to say. It's like,
yeah. Hey, you know, it's DC.
I don't know. I read Green Lantern for a while, but not that much. I haven't read like origin stories or nothing, so I don't know how. But
those are the movies they're planning on releasing up until 2017.
But I'm just like, why are you putting like Green Lantern and Flash together? I feel like Flash can do his own movie.
He could, but I guess they kind of...
I just feel like, again, it goes back to the whole DC is rushing.
Yeah, but again, they are having a TV show. That's probably why.
Yeah, but the TV show's not going to do with the movie.
Well, who knows?
We
don't even... Maybe... Yeah, the other thing is, who knows if they're going to even cast the TV actors as the movie actors.
They never do. I'm sorry.
Which is unfortunate.
Like a lot of people were speculating that the guy from Smallville was going to be Superman for the Superman movie that came out about a year after that show ended. You're like, no, we're not going to use him. Which is, you know, like, that movie had nothing to do with the show.
Yeah.
My problem, like I said, is like I feel like they're just rushing by putting two superheroes together in one movie. Yeah, it could be good. I mean, they like have a pretty good thing going on back and forth. If you watch Justice League War, they were pretty funny together. But I feel like they can pull off their own movies. They should try and pull off their own movies or something. I don't know. Just again, Fox rushing.
They gotta make the money, I guess.
They don't gotta.
That's all they care about.
They have the money.
Yeah.
They don't gotta make more. They gotta do nicer.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is all the news we have for this week. Like always, links down below in the bar. Not much else to say.
Nothing else, man. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, then I guess we will see you next week with another not so awesome, all new show. Because not so awesome has nothing to do with that. I'm just stuttering right now. Anyways, we will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.